Welcome to Trading Soy. My name is Samuel Emeka. In this video, I'm going to be analyzing GBP USD. This is what I'm going to be doing on a daily basis, so you can join my community in the description box below, where I will be dropping my daily technical analysis. Also, click the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you can receive my daily technical analysis update whenever I upload it on YouTube. With all further said and done, I would like to go into today's analysis. First, if I come to my trading desk, what I would like to do first is to go to my monthly time frame. This is where I would like to see the institutional trend direction, where the institutional traders are moving the price to. So this is where I would like to see that. So when I come to my monthly chart, what I will do is to take my trend line and draw out my resistance zone, change the color and bolding it up. So when I get my resistance point from the institutional point of view, I will need to move down to the weekly point of view to see what the weekly is telling me. So on the weekly, as you can see, the weekly is telling me that the bears are in control of the market. You can see this previous weekly candlestick shows us that the bears are in control, and this week the bears keep moving the market to the downside. Okay, so I'll also take the resistance point of the bears. Okay, so now majority of you will be saying, why is it taking this place as a resistance and not support? Now this is the way majority of people take their resistance and support. But I tell you, our support and resistance need to be based on the trend direction. What do I mean by that? Now let me go back to the monthly. So what do I mean by that? You can see when the price is uptrend, your resistance point will be at the downside, and when the trend is downtrend, your resistance point will be at the upside. Now our resistance point is based on our area of interest. Now my interest is that the price is going to be moving up. Okay, since this is my area of interest, my resistance point will be below, because I'm not expecting price to break below this zone. Okay, so whenever price push back, I'm going to be entering the market, pushing price to the upside. That is what majority of traders are doing, even the institutional traders. That is why you see this candle forming bullish. Okay, so because the institutional traders and most of the traders are pushing the price to the upside. So because we are resisting the price from going down, and that is why you see the price keep moving up and forming this bullish candlestick. Okay, so because we are resisting price from going down, that is why this is our resistance point. We are not expecting price to break below this. Now if you are going to be taking the high, okay, if we see that the bears are in control of the market, which means our resistance point will be up, because we are going to be expecting to see the price keep going down, and we are not expecting to see price break above this high. Okay, so that is why you will see this will become our resistance point, because whenever we see a pullback in price, we will always resist price for further uptrend and try to push it to the downside. Okay, so that is why when price is downtrend, our resistance point will be up, and when trend is uptrend, our resistance point will be below. Okay, so if that is well understood, let's move on. I would also like you to give me a like in the comment section, okay, if you understand it, and if not, you can drop your question in the comment section below. I will be glad to attend to that. Okay, so now let's move on to this video. I have drawn my resistance point. What I will do is to come down to the weekly time frame. So this is my weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, you can see that the bears are in control of the market. Okay, so what I will do is to take my trend line, draw out my horizontal line, which is my resistance point for the weekly, change the color and bolding it up. Okay, so now that I have taken my resistance point for the week, okay, so I will move to the daily information. So on the daily chart, it's telling me that the bears are in control. As you can see, this is the previous day candlestick showing us it is bearish. Okay, it's showing us that the bears are in control of the yesterday market, so which means we are going to be looking to trade to this direction of the bears. So that is why I will now use my trend line, draw out my resistance point for the day, which is this is my resistance point for the day because that is the high of the day. Okay, so change the color and bolding it up. So that is my resistance point for the day. So whatever I'm going to be doing this day is to look for trades to the downside. Okay, so now one thing you should know is you should be on the current trend direction, even when I'm expecting that this monthly trend movement is going to continue. Okay, that does not mean I should start to take trade blindly. Okay, because on the current trend is telling me that the bears are in control, so I should not force the trend against that trend. I should not force myself against that trend. Rather, I should be in the direction of the current trend until it aligns with the higher time frame trend direction. Okay, so currently now the trend is downtrend because the bears are in charge, so I should be trading that same direction. Okay, so now whatever we are going to be doing today is to take trades to this downside until we see the daily candlestick close bullish. When we see a daily candlestick close bullish, that is when we can assume that maybe the monthly trend movement want to continue. Okay, so but currently this is what we have before us, is that the bears are in control for now. So whatever I'm going to be doing today is going to be looking for trades to the downside. Okay, now that I have highlighted my resistance point for the day, I will now move hourly information is telling me. Okay, you can see on the hourly trend the bulls are in charge of the hourly trend. Okay, so it does not mean that I will now need to enter this trade blindly against this current trend. Okay, so I will need to wait patiently to see that the bears comes in to take over this hourly trend movement. So if I see a close of this hourly candle, okay, close bearish, that is when I will start to look to enter trade to continue the down movement, which is to trade the direction of the daily candlestick signal. But currently I'm going to wait. Okay, but for the scalpers, those that want to scalp, you can just continue trading this direction of this current trend, which is you can take this as your low, as your resistance point, because that is the low of the previous 1 hour candlestick information. So you change the color, you bolden it up, and you can come to maybe 5 minutes or so to look for a trade to that direction. Okay, so you can see what is going on. So you can keep trading to this direction until you see a change of character in price movement. That is until you see the 1 hour candlestick close the direction of the bears. So that is when you can start assuming that maybe the daily information is trying to commence. Okay, so but for now you should not take trade against this current trend. Okay, so that is what it is, and that is how I do my technical top-down analysis on a daily basis. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, I will once more tell you to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you can receive an update of my daily technical analysis on this YouTube space. Okay, and also click the link in the description box below to join my community so that we can have a happy trading experience together. I will see you in the next one. That is how I analyze GBP USD for today. And before I go, before you take any trade, it is good also for you to check your fundamental events, which is your economic calendar. So on today's economic calendar, we only have USD information, which is a high impact news, which is a core CPE price index. Okay, it's a high impact news which will be coming out by 14:30. Okay, so you can set your alarm to expect that. Okay, so that you can know how to adjust your trade. Either you adjust your stop loss or you stay out of the trade when the event will be announced. Okay, so that is that on this video. I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day and a happy trading journey. Thank you.